What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr War Games, and I'm bringing to you guys a two combo videos in one, which for the upcoming DDD deck with the Battle of Chaos support. That was very weirdly worded, but that's me. So I can't take any credit for these combos, so I want to give a big huge shout out to Yugioh here on YouTube, for he is the inventor of these combos, or at least is the first video I've seen who has done these combos. Whether he got these from someone else, I don't know. I can't recall him saying it in his video. I believe he said like he found these in testing, so as far as we know, or as I know, it's done by him. So check out his channel, check out the video where he not only demonstrates these combos, he shows you a deck build concept utilizes these combos, as well as test hands to play through negate. So he is a great content creator, especially for DDD content. He is at current a big inspiration for some of my personal stuff as well. So I just bounce his stuff along with my own personal experiences with the deck. So I'm going to show you guys the 2-card combo as well as the 3-card combo, which just adds an additional Kepler to these 2 cards. One of them, the 2-card combo, is going to get you like on total 6 disruptions, which is absolutely insane. 6 disruptions. By this is all pure DDD as well, nothing else. The 3-card combo is going to get you not only like 5 to 6 disruptions, it's also going to lock your opponent out from summoning anything that isn't either, I believe, Pendulum and Ritual, which is absolutely astonishing. Like absolutely insane. No, in fact, not even Pendulum, just Ritual. Unless your opponent's a Ritual summoning deck, or just literally playing Flunderies, like a Tribute summon deck, they're not playing the game, which is absolutely bonkers. So, again, big shout outs to Yugioh for the original idea and concept for these combos. And before I get to this, if you enjoy this content, give us a like and subscribe down below, and ding that notification bell, because obviously if you enjoy Presence content here on YouTube, you don't want to miss out on that content, and that notification bell helps prevent that, and all of that is greatly appreciated, and we thank you guys so much for doing so. So with all that said and done, let's get into these DDD combos post Battle of Chaos. So the first one is the 2-card combo. So you're going to normal summon your Copernicus, and you're going to use your Copernicus to send a Necros line from deck to grave. So already it's a bit unique. You're then going to special summon your Griffin, since you control a DD, and you're going to link summon these so they do go to your extra deck, and you're going to make your Gilgamesh. So your Gilgamesh is going to activate, and it's going to put into scale a DD Ophros and a DD Savant Thomas. So I love how now we can play back the old like text of like Thomas and that, which is just brilliant. So these are going to be in scale. You're then going to pen summon back out your 2 DDs from your extra deck. Bear in mind, since Griffin was Pendulum summoned, if you did have a DD card or contract in hand, you can ditch it and draw one. So that's not going to be important for this combo though. You're going to now overlay, and you're going to make your Wave King Caesar. Yes, some of my cards are OCG. This is my like trial tester DD deck, so I get to use my OCG stuff for my testings. I'm going to use your Ophros to pop your itself as well as the Wave King Caesar. So Wave King Caesar goes to grave, Ophros goes into your extra deck, and then Caesar can now activate. So it can add you a contract from deck to hand. So you're going to add your Swamp King. Bear in mind, Caesar is a once per turn effect when it's sent to graveyard, unlike Marksman King Tail, who is every time he gets sent to graveyard. So now you're going to use your Thomas effect to get your Orthodox back to hand from face up extra, which is very important for later. From here, you're going to activate your Necro Slime to banish it and the Copernicus, because you don't need him anymore. And you're going to make your Flame King Genghis. From here, you're going to, just trying to get my head back into it. Yep, you're going to activate your Swamp King. You're going to use this effect to banish the Wave King Caesar and send the Genghis from field to grave. And you're going to summon out another, no, I'm going one step ahead. So all of this is in graveyard. You're going to use your Gilgamesh and you're going to overlay it to make your Doom King Machina. So Swamp King's still in hand. You can keep Swamp King in hand. You could play if you want to, it doesn't really matter. Yes, so after you make your Genghis using your Necro Slime, you're going to use your Gilgamesh as its own link material and make your XCs. This triggers the Genghis to summon back the Griffin. This triggers Griffin. Griffin can now add you a DD from deck to hand. So you're going to add yourself a Ragnarok. From here, you're going to activate the Ragnarok in scale, and then you're going to activate the Swamp King. You're going to use the Swamp King to fuse the Griffin on field. No, you're going to use the Swamp King to fuse the Wave King Caesar in grave and the Genghis on field to make your second Genghis. This triggers Ragnarok to special summon back the other Genghis and take 1,000 points of damage. This then triggers the Orthodox in hand, which when you take damage, you can special summon itself from the hand. So he's now special summoned. You're going to synchro summon using those, so they get to your extra deck. Make your Siegfried. And you're going to use your 2 Genghis to overlay into High Wave King Caesar. And that's your end board of just 2 cards. You have a scale set, which you can't pen summon because it's a 5 to 6, but one of them is a constant revival, and a Thomas can recur your face up pendulums from your extra deck back to your hand. You have a Doom King Mark, and you have a Wave King Caesar, who is a double summon negate. They had to be through effects though, so do bear that in mind, but it's a double summon negate while also buffing something. You have a spell and trap negate, and you have a Machina who can at most steal 1 by popping this and steal 2 by detaching. So he can steal 2 things. So you have a 2, 4, 5 disruptions, all from just 2 cards. That's insane. But that's just off 2 cards. What if we make it 3? So I'm going to put all of this out and get back our starter cards. Boom, boom, boom. All of that goes to the side. So now we have our Griffin, we have our Copernicus, but we're going to add a Kepler to this as well. What can we do? It's crazy what we can do. So all of this is in our hand. So we're going to normal summon the Kepler. Kepler is going to add us a gate. We're going to play the gate. Gate's going to add Swamp King. Swell Slime, I mean. And we're going to fuse with the Griffin. And we're going to make Genghis. From here, we're going to banish the Swirl Slime, special summon the Copernicus, chain link 1 Copernicus, chain link 2 Genghis. Genghis is going to revive Griffin, and Copernicus is going to send us a Necro Slime. No, Copernicus is going to send us a Lamia, actually, that was it. Then Griffin, when it's special summoned from the graveyard, gets you to add a DD, so we're going to add Necro Slime to our hand, and so Lamia is in grave. From here, we're going to overlay these 2 into Wave King Caesar and skip straight into a Marksman King Tail. You can use King Tail's effect if you want to, doesn't really matter for this combo in particular. but we're going to use both of those and link summon into cross sheep. So bear this in mind, your Genghis, you have to put your Genghis in a zone where cross sheep can point to it. King Tail now activates and sends a DD from deck to grave. We're going to send to graveyard a Vice Typhon. From here we're going to use Vice Typhon's effect to banish it as well as the Copernicus in graveyard. And we're going to fusion summon into the Hive Flame King Genghis. This triggers cross sheep since it's pointing to a fusion monster, and special summon back Lamia. Then we're going to link these two off and make our Crystron Hackley Vibrax. This uses Crystron's effect to summon out from our deck a tuner. In this case it's going to be a ghost. This triggers the Hive, this won't trigger Genghis yet. We're going to synchro summon first. So we synchro summon into our Siegfried. This triggers the Hive Flame Genghis and the ghost. So ghost can chain block your Genghis if you think of it like that. This sends us another Lamia from deck to grave. And then the Genghis is going to revive our Wave King Caesar. From here we're going to use the Lamia's effect in grave to send the Necros line from hand and special summon herself back. And then we're going to link summon off into our Gilgamesh. This activates Gilgamesh's effect as Chain Link 1 and Caesar can be Chain Link 2. So Caesar is going to add us a contract from deck to hand. In this case, it's going to add us our patented Dark Contract documents. So documents is on our hand, and in our scales is going to be a Abyss Ragnarok and a Chaos King Apocalypse. From here, we are going to use our Necros Line's effect in grave to banish it and the ghost to summon out our Genghis. This triggers our Ragnarok's effect in scale and Ghost's effect is banished. So Ghost, you can put whatever one you want of these that are currently banished in this combo. I'm going to put the Swirl Slime back just because then I have a free summon from hand at later on. We're going to special summon back our second Genghis from our graveyard. We can now overlay our two Genghis to make our Wave King Caesar. And then we can use the Chaos Apocalypse effect in scale and banish any two DDs from my graveyard. I'm going to banish the Marksman King Tail and the Wave King Caesar. Summon itself out. And then we can stack our Doom King Market on top. And then we can play our patented contracts in the field zone as well. And that's off the 3 cards. We have a DDD Fusion, Synchro, Link, Pendulum, Xyz, all on board. So if our opponent summons any of those mechanics, they can only do each once. Let's take 1000 damage, and then they can't summon that mechanic again for the rest of the turn. Then, not on top of that, we have our Crystron Hackley Vibrax, who can banish itself, summon out a Formula Synchron from deck, draw us a card, and then turn any one of these two in particular into something like a Baroness de Fleur if you can afford it. Once all this stuff comes out for an additional Omni Negate, or a Satellite Warrior who's going to pop 2 cards in total if you use your Siegfried as material. On top of that, so that's 1 disruption, you have, this is a technical disruption if you want, you have a Siegfried for a Spell and Trap Negate, Caesar for 2 Summon Negates, and a Machina who can do 1, 2, 3, and then 4 steals. This is 9 disruptions, guys. 9 disruptions from 3 cards in a pure DDD deck post Chaos Battle of Chaos set. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I love this. The fact that DDD pure variant is going to be this strong coming up in the next set, in 2 sets from now, if you count the next set as a set, being the Burst of Destiny. I can't wait. I was already excited, guys. I can't even wait even more. I am even more excited from this. And these combos are very consistent in testing. You pull off these combos, both of these combos, very consistent. Not the exact same way at times. You can get a different hand and still end on these boards. These are just the most consistent boards using the less resources as possible and the most consistently advantaged resources as possible as well. Now guys, I've been rambling on, I've been talking along. This is the 15.5-minute video of 2 combos, but again, I had to show you these. These are absolutely fantastic. So again, big shout outs to Jacked Yugioh here on YouTube. I'm going to post the original video down in the description, so go check him out as well. He does, again, great fantastic DDD content. And so if you're a DDD fan as much as myself and you've been a fan of this channel for the DDD content, go check him out again. You'll enjoy his content as well. So as always, like, comment and subscribe. Till next time, as always, stay safe and happy dueling.